solemn day today. There is a new British monarch. The former Prince Charles is now King Charles III.
The news of Queen Elizabeth II's death coming around noon today, Idaho time. She was 96 years old. Abby Davis, well, she talked to a few members of the community here and got some reaction. Abby?
And just for some history here, Queen Elizabeth ruled for 7 decades, and she was coronated in 1953, and this makes her the longest reigning monarch. Now, I spoke with a British Army veteran whose ties with the royal family run deep.
My #1 hat and my beret that I wore every day, and my stable belt and my rank slide.
Rich Derrick served in the British Army for 6 years.
This guy was my fire support team when I was in Afghanistan.
But even a soldier is not immune to emotion on a day like today.
Yeah, it was just very sad.
Sad after hearing the news of Queen Elizabeth II's death. She was 96.
I went out to sort of eat my lunch and I had a message from my wife telling me that she died. You join the military in the UK, you swear allegiance to the Queen, her heirs and her successors. You don't swear allegiance to the government or anything like that. It's the Queen. Like, she was the Captain General of the Royal Artillery that I was in.
The Queen died Thursday afternoon. Born and raised in Bristol, England, Derrick says her death is emotional not only for him.
It's difficult here. I've never really felt so far away from home, if I'm honest. It's one of those that it kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't obviously expecting it.
But for many other Britons as well.
She served in the military in World War II, and she became Queen the same year as my dad was born. So it's a huge deal for people there because they've never known anything different than her.
Pre-modern European professor Ellen Cattell says the Queen's death comes at an interesting time as Britain's new Prime Minister Liz Truss steps into power.
To have that particular crisis, this crisis happen at the same time as that one, provides an interesting look at the resilience of the British Constitution.
Queen Elizabeth lived and ruled through all sorts of historic moments.
She presided or was a person who knit together all sorts of things or experiences within her time, from the point of the 50s and the 60s and the decolonization, but also the civil rights movement, of which England has some, the sexual freedom movement, women's movements, all this.
As the world looks to King Charles III, Cattell and Derrick say Queen Elizabeth's impact will last forever.
It's a passing of an age. We could have called this 100 years ago, we would have called it the Victorian age. We can call this the Elizabethan age.
I just hope that she knows how much that all of us appreciate it. It's not just in the UK, it's across the whole Commonwealth and everything as well, and the world, that she has gone and she knows exactly how much everybody really sort of just respected her and just cared about her as a person, let alone as a queen.
Now, something Derrick says he'll really miss is that every single Christmas, they would all gather around the TV and watch the Queen's annual address. So going forward, that will surely be missed in his family.
Yeah, love the royal family or not, she was certainly a rock in that country and end of an era, for sure.
70 years. All right, thank you very much, Abby.